Hi, this is Nadine and today I'm going to share with you what I've been buying from Primark. I did a bit of a beauty haul in the beauty department. In the past I've only ever bought one beauty product from Primark and it was a lipstick. My teenage daughter was buying a few bits of makeup for herself at the time and she was trying a lipstick on her hand and it was a really nice shade and it was 90p and I thought, oh, I'll have one of those. And as it happened, it was actually a very long lasting, very good quality lipstick for 90p. No brainer. Now the Primark beauty department is normally one that I kind of go past. I don't really pay it much attention, but I got to thinking this Primark lipstick is something that I use pretty regularly. I also pay 20 quid a pop for MAC or Dior lipsticks. You know, I buy all different ranges and different brands, and it got me thinking, I wonder what else Primark does in the beauty department that I hadn't considered before. So I went and had a bit of a shop and I'm going to share with you what I bought. Now that was the length of my receipt. So as you can see, I got quite a bit. So let me share. Now, starting at the beginning, let me just tell you, I will tell you, this, what I'm about to show you cost £73.60. So quite a lot of money. However, if I was buying makeup from a high-end brand, that would be 2 products. Now this, I've got a table full of products, so let me get started and show you. And what I will do also is I will list all of the products underneath in the information, and I will also list their price so you know how much you're going to be paying. Now, first of all, let's start with foundation. This is My Perfect Colour. It's a matte foundation and it's a medium to full coverage. This one is a matte finish. Now, I wanted to try this. I also bought another foundation. I'll explain the difference in a moment. These foundations were £3 each. This one is nude, this one is beige. My shade is actually nude beige. The tester of nude beige worked perfectly on me, but they didn't have any of the sealed product left on the shelf. So I went and got the nude and the beige, mixed them together on the back of my hand using the testers, and I did a little strip down my neck to match up to my colour, and actually by mixing those 2 foundations I can get my perfect shade. So yes, I've bought 2, which are £3 each, so that's £6, but it will last me twice as long because it's 2 bottles, and I will mix that together to get my full coverage of makeup. Now this one is actually a medium coverage with a semi-matte finish. So I bought 2 different kinds of foundation so that I can get 2 different foundation looks out of this. I'm not sure. I think that one I'd probably wear more on an evening because it's a full coverage, and that one will probably be more of a daytime. But I'm going to give them a try and I'll report back in a future video. Now this one was in nude beige. It worked perfectly for me, and that tube was £2.50. Moving on to powder, I was super excited when I saw this. This is the PS Instagirl Rose Powder. Now this one is like a dupe of the Nye Powder. Nye is a theatrical makeup brand. They do a loose powder. It looks just like this. Obviously it's different logo and things, but the packaging is very similar. The Nye powder is £19 online. This was £4 for the same size. Now the Nye powder, they do a banana powder and a cameo powder. Now this one is called rose powder. That's the same, that's the equivalent of the Nye cameo. It's translucent powder, good for cool skin tones, that one. The banana powder is the one which would suit my warm skin tone better, although I can use that as well, so I thought I'll give it a go because they didn't have any banana powder in stock in the loose. That was £4, and I also got, this is the PS Instagirl banana powder, but it's the pressed powder. I wanted loose, but I thought at least I can get the shade and check and see that it works for me. That too was £4, so £8 worth of powder there. And I threw this in the basket as well, just because it said it's sweat resistant face powder. Now, sometimes when I'm rushing around, you can get I mean I do anyway, a little bit of sweat on my hairline, and I thought I'd be interested to see if that works. It says it's sweat resistant, so it's a pressed powder to go on after your foundation, and I'll let you know if that ends up working. Oh, and that one was £2.50. Okay, and then another one I want to share is a highlighter powder. It's double dimension. PS is the brand from Primark, by the way. When it says PS, that's the beauty brand. Double dimension highlighter powder. This is a lilac highlighter powder. So I thought that would provide a bit of interest. But I do use highlighters. They tend to be a bit more of the gold or shimmery variety. That one's lilac, so I thought it might be a pretty change, and that was £2.50. Okay, now I'm going to move on to palettes. I've got 3 different palettes to show you. First of all, a highlighter palette. This one's called Gold Rush. You get 4 shades in there. The 2 at the top are more shimmery, the 2 at the bottom are more matte. So that would be good for contouring, the ones at the bottom. The top ones would be more highlighted, they're more shimmery. It's called Gold Rush. That palette costs £5. This is another palette that I'm really excited about trying because it's a blush palette. The 3 shades at the top are powders. The 3 shades at the bottoms are creams. So they're nice for a really nice dewy finish, if that's what you want to achieve. Now that palette, it feels substantial actually. The other palette I showed you before, that's kind of paper packaging. It's like a cardboard packaging. It's all right. I didn't think it was all special packaging wise. This one though has got a really nice feel to it. It's a plastic package. This palette costs £6, and you get 6 different shades of blush, so I thought that was worth it for the money. The next thing I did, this is the cover that went over this. I'm going to get rid of this now. This was £3. It's a build your own palette for eyeshadows. So for £3 you just get this case. And then in it I have already filled up some of the eyeshadows. I chose these colours. There was plenty to choose from. The colours come in packaging like this. They're 60p each. So you're going to get 9. You can put up to 9 shades in there. So your 9 shades are going to cost you £5.40 if you fill up the whole thing. The palette case itself is £3, making that whole thing £8.40. I've got 2 spares here, so I've got 1 to put in there and 1 left over. And while we're talking about eyes, natural lashes. Now these were £1. They don't look the best quality in the world. They did have some other false lashes in there, which were £5, and they looked a bit better. But I just wanted to. It's been a while since I put false lashes on. I just wanted to practice again, and so I thought for £1, it's not bad for a practice pair. And I also bought this contact lens case. Now I don't actually wear contact lenses, but I had a pair of false lashes on last week, and when I took them off I'd already discarded the packaging and I had nowhere to put them, and you can reuse the lashes. So I bought the contact lens pot at £1 so that I can put my false eyelashes in when I've finished with them, just as a storage device. Okay. So eyes, these are eye pencils. These are just black kohl eyeliners. You do also get a sharpener in the bottom. There's 2 in there and that packet costs £1. Again, there's 2 eyeliners and there's a sharpener included in this pack. These are lighter eyeliners, so we've got a bit more of a beige tone and also a white. I use the white inside the lid of my under eye just to open up my eye a bit more, and again that was £1. So for £2 I've got 2 sharpeners and 4 eye pencils. Onto one of my favourite products. This is a nude highlighter stick. It's very chunky. This one is, I'm going to show it on, I hope that comes up. Can you see the shimmer on that? Yes, I want to say I've got my light up there. I'm trying to show it under the light. So this is one that I think would be good for a daytime highlighter. It's a cream highlighter, chunky tube, £4 for all of that, and that will last ages. That's going to be quite easy to put on in this area as well if you're wearing a V-neck. I also got this one. This was a £3 highlighter stick. It's bronze. So if I put on a swatch of it, you can see clearly there, darker, and the other ones underneath is more of a natural shimmer. So the thicker one will be good for daytime. This will be good for evening. It gives a much stronger look. And that one was £3. Next, I've got a strobe highlighter. Now, how much did I pay for this one? Because I can't remember. Oh, £3 this one. This is Face and Body Highlighting Cream. So it goes on really nice and shimmery. Again, if you're wearing something on an evening, which is showing a lot of skin in this area, it's quite nice just to rub that everywhere. So that's another one that I bought. So next I got some powder puffs. There's a large one there for £1 and a pack of 3 small ones for £1.50. And I also got a 2-pack of tweezers for £1. I'm not going to actually use these for tweezing my eyebrows. I think that it's worth paying for a better quality tweezer, let's face it. I actually bought these to help me with the application of the false eyelashes. And I also bought, I've never tried this before, but I saw it and thought it might be handy. It's a Mascara Guard and it's £1. If you ever have that annoying thing where you put your mascara on and then you don't sort of remember to just leave your lashes to just be lower for 30 seconds and let them dry, and you open your lash and then you get the mascara up here. So I thought I would give it a try to help me with the application. And next I've got Eyelash Curler. Now this was £1.50. Thought I'd give it a try. Eyelash curlers are pretty much of a muchness, so I thought for £1.50 it can't hurt to give that a whirl. And I did also buy a 2-pack of beauty blenders. These were £2 and they're quite big. They did have quite a lot of different beauty blenders. I like these ones. They're a good size, they're a good shape, and I like them that they're curved, not angled, so you can really get into every area of your face quite well. And we're nearly there now. Last few things. Primark Hairgrips, £1 for 2 for when I'm drying my hair. I use these, I go through these and I have them years and then I end up breaking them through wear and tear. And I also bought a giant one, that was £1.50. Thought that was quite handy. I've got big thick hair, so that will help keep that under control. And I bought some rose gold blush colour spray from Schwarzkopf. This was £5. It came out from Primark Beauty Department, and I just thought it'd be fun for the summer, you know, festival or you know, fun day out. I'll just put it on the ends and give it a whirl. And the last product I bought, now this made my husband laugh. It's not strictly beauty department. I bought a pair of readers. Now, I don't actually, these are the lowest prescription. I don't actually need readers yet, but I am starting to get. So when I'm holding my mobile phone, I'm holding it further and further away to see, so I'm getting more and more long-sighted. So, and I keep wondering, oh, do I need a pair of readers? Well, as it happens, no, I don't just yet. But I thought for £2, it can't hurt to have them in my drawer so that at a time when I do find that I need them, they're there. And I liked the colour of those. I thought they were quite funky. So I picked up those as well. So all in all, everything I've just shown you, £73.60, and I'm going to list it all underneath. So let me know what you think. Have you ever tried anything from Primark Beauty Department and can highly recommend? Let me know in the comments. The only things that I didn't buy from there, I did not buy their makeup brushes. I would rather use my own higher quality makeup brushes for makeup that, you know, you might try and it's fun, cheap and cheerful. Give it a whirl, but for actually applying the makeup I would rather use my higher quality brushes, and I didn't think the Primark brushes looked particularly good quality. The concealers, I didn't buy a concealer from Primark. They'd all been picked over. I didn't see anything that was intact, unfortunately. And I also did not buy a mascara from Primark. Again, I couldn't find one that was in good condition, so you do kind of have to rummage, which is a bit of a shame, but I suppose with the prices that you're paying, it's to be expected. So do let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time when I do another beauty haul.